Hi, I'm Dr. Joanette. I'm an ER physician for over 30 years. I'm also a longevity specialist. Today, we want to talk about something that's fascinating and most people have actually never heard about. It's called the brain's lymphatic system. I remember when I first learned about this system in medical school. We were taught that the brain was the only organ without a lymphatic system. Then in 2015, everything changed. Scientists at the University of Rochester discovered that the brain does indeed have its own unique waste removal system. It's called the glymphatic system. So let's dive in and understand what this system is, how it works, and why it matters so much for preventing cognitive decline. First thing first though, what exactly is this system? Think of it as your brain's cleaning crew. The name glymphatic combines the words glial cells, which are the brain's support cells, and lymphatic, the brain's waste removal system. Our regular lymphatic system runs all the way throughout our body, and its function is to clear away waste products and also help our immune system. But for the longest time, we thought the brain was special, that it didn't have this system. Now what we know is that our brain does indeed have its very own version of this system. But instead of traditional lymph vessels, our brain uses this tiny network of tiny little channels that run alongside all of our blood vessels. Here's how it works. While you sleep, this system flushes cerebrospinal fluid through your brain tissue, and it washes away the proteins and waste products that build up during the day. Think of it like your night cleaning crew that comes into an office building after everyone's gone home. During the day, the trash accumulates, but at night, that cleaning crew comes in and makes everything all fresh again, ready for the next day. Let me ask you something. How many hours of sleep did you get last night? Drop your answer in the comments below, because this could be one of the most important factors in your long-term brain health. Now, let's talk how this amazing system actually works. During the day, our brain cells are very busy. They are firing off messages, processing information, and basically doing all that hard work that keeps us thinking, moving, and functioning. All that activity, though, produces waste proteins and metabolic byproducts that can be toxic if they build up. When you go to sleep, something remarkable happens. Your brain cells actually begin to shrink. They reduce in size. They shrink, and they shrink about 60%. This creates more space between your cells, and what happens next? That extra space allows cerebrospinal fluid to rush through our brain tissue much faster than it would be able to during the day. About 10 to 20 times faster. This fluid washes away all those waste products that have accumulated throughout the day. That waste then gets collected and eventually drains into your body's lymphatic system. Your regular lymph vessels that are in your neck then carry it away for processing as well as elimination. I like to compare it to how some cities flush their streets at night. The streets are your brain cells. They're busy during the day, but at night, when the traffic or your brain activity is lower, those cleaning trucks, your cerebrospinal fluid, can then come through and just wash everything down. Now, here's where things get really interesting. This system isn't just a really cool fact to know. It is actually critical for our long-term brain health. Remember those waste products that I mentioned? Some of them are proteins, like beta-amyloid and tau. They may sound familiar, especially if you've been reading about Alzheimer's disease. They are the exact proteins that build up and form the plaques and tangles that we see in Alzheimer's patients. Recent research has shown that people who have cognitive decline and Alzheimer's dementia often have impaired glymphatic function. In other words, their brain's cleaning system isn't working efficiently, and that allows these toxic proteins to accumulate over time. When we know about this condition and understand it, how it works, it can give us practical ways to potentially prevent cognitive decline. Think about it this way. If you knew your house's plumbing system was crucial for you to prevent mold and structural damage, wouldn't you want to make sure it is working properly? That is exactly how we want to think about our brain's waste removal system. If you're finding this information valuable, take a quick second to hit that like button, as well as subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. All right, let's get back to understanding how you can support your brain's glymphatic system. Here's where things are going to get practical. There are 5 things that you can do today to optimize your glymphatic system. Number 1, probably first and maybe even most importantly, is your sleep. Quality sleep is when your system does about 90% of the work. Quality sleep is your deep sleep or your slow wave sleep. When you don't get enough quality sleep, or your sleep is fragmented or poor quality, your brain can't clear that waste efficiently. In 2019, there was a study published in Science, and it found that even one night, just one night of poor sleep can lead to an increase in the buildup of beta-amyloid. Imagine what years and years of poor sleep might actually do to your brain. I tell my patients, prioritizing your sleep might feel like you're being lazy. It's not lazy. It is really one of the smartest things that you can do for your brain health. Next, regular physical activity. It improves your glymphatic function, and when you exercise, the blood flows to your brain, and that helps pump more cerebrospinal fluid through those tiny little channels all night long. There was a study in 2018 in the Journal of Neuroscience, and it found that mice who exercised regularly had more efficient waste removal compared to the sedentary mice. You don't need to become a marathon runner, because even just a 30-minute walk can make a big difference. It's all about consistency, not intensity. Here's something that most people don't know, and when I tell them, they're surprised to hear that the position you sleep in might matter. Research suggests that sleeping on your side, especially the right side of your body, may be more effective for glymphatic clearance than sleeping on your back or your stomach. Are you a back or stomach sleeper? And would you consider becoming a side sleeper? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear what you think. Next up, stay properly hydrated. This is critical. Cerebrospinal fluid is mostly water, and dehydration reduces its volume, thereby decreasing the flow through your brain every night. But when you drink water consistently throughout the day, rather than just chugging a large amount all at once. By the way, if you forgot to drink during the way, might not be such a great idea to catch up just before you try to go to bed. Next, chronic inflammation can impair glymphatic function. How can you fight chronic inflammation? One of the ways is by eating anti-inflammatory foods. Foods like fatty fish, berries, nuts, as well as leafy greens to help support this glymphatic system. In other words, eat like your brain depends on it, because it really does. In the ER, I see acute inflammation. It shows up a lot. This happens when a patient is injured or acutely ill. This type of inflammation is important and, in fact, even necessary for healing and also recovery. But it's that slow, chronic inflammation that does the most damage over time. So, how does this all connect to preventing cognitive decline? When waste products like beta-amyloid and tau accumulate, they trigger inflammation, and that inflammation damages our brain cells over the course of time. This will lead to memory loss, to confusion, as well as cognitive decline. So when we keep our glymphatic system running smoothly, we help prevent the buildup in the first place. I have for you 10 quick, actionable tips that you can begin to do right now. Number 1, prioritize your sleep quality, 7 to 8 hours a night. Number 2, align your sleep with your natural circadian rhythm. 3, try side sleeping. 4, stay hydrated. Sip water throughout the day. 5, move your body daily. Even short walks count. 6, manage your stress with breathing, nature, or meditation. 7, eat an anti-inflammatory diet, colorful whole foods. 8, stay socially connected. Avoid isolation. 9, challenge your brain. Learn, read, and explore. And 10, limit your alcohol. It disrupts sleep as well as your glymphatic function. Understanding our glymphatic system gives us powerful tools for protecting our brain as we age. We don't need an expensive treatment. What we need are sleep, movement, connection, and nutrition. Our brain works hard to care for us. Take care of it, and it will take care of you for many years to come. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel and visit me at growwithdrjoanette.com for more free brain health guides. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time on the Dr. Joanette channel. I'm Dr. Joanette, wishing you a healthy, long, and vibrant life.